Hello everyone! As you can see, I've been a little bit busy with the top half, making the stairs up to it and setting up the railing and the alternative heating flooring. I'd just gotten started on updating this bit to extend out a bit because it just felt too small with that large gap here, so having it follow the rough same scheme as the one below, which is using two across from this glass from heating flooring. I didn't get around to putting in those computer desk things from the upper command center floor, but I don't think that'll matter too much since don't have anything more to add to that command center for now. Besides maybe one thing, but I'm not entirely sure on that one. Is this right? I think that's right. Oops. 2 is it? That means I'll stop. Oh, that one's just being oddball, that's why. Yeah, we'll just make it 2. And that should do for the marking. Oh wait, one more. Is that it? Something feels wrong here. No, let's just... That's probably working cool. Probably. Oops. Yeah, that'll do for now. And let's go fix this flooring before I try to get started on what I actually wanted to start on. Because these markings in the floor were only to mark where to put the walls when I get up to the floor. So, oops, right. Forgetting the buttons. Auto. Case in point. Oh, right. It's these. Trying to replace, thinking for some reason that they're already under this. Which is a strange thing to think, but whatever. Gonna need a one here. use that trick again to stop the game registering the room. Guess that would work. Wait, that's not even necessary. Yeah, but it doesn't look right, so I'll stick it with it. Yeah, that'll do for that. Let's try colouring that. Because it doesn't feel right if it's not at least got the as close to metallic feel as possible. Where is it? Ah, there we go. 1, 3. I can just do that. I can make them for free anyway, so. Of course. Come on, game. Do I really need to be so pinpoint about the position? Yeah, that feels about right. But I think I need to have a support wall in the middle. Oops. Now that I think of it, this should be 6 high anyway, so I'm gonna need another one. What I didn't think about is... Actually, no, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. Oops, 120. I just realised I did the windows the awkward way. I could have just done that. Oops. Apparently not. Let's try that again. That's better. Oops. Yeah, that feels about right. Don't know about the entrance though. Want that to be viewing section, so I think I'll put the entrance here, roughly. Yeah, that lines up. Oh, nice. 3. Speaking of doors, where is it? I forgot to add one to one of the things downstairs. I might as well go do that now. I should have made 5. Right, let's start with this one. That's a service entrance, not a one for actually going regular people going. Maybe I should have just made this the service entrance. Nah. I like the idea of the service entrance being over here. I guess that'd just be a special viewing hall, maybe? I don't know. Right, just deciding how to go about doing this because this was something I only decided on shortly before. Actually, let's go upstairs. Shortly before the episode actually started. Is this right? Maybe? No, I don't like that. I'd rather have it be over here. Oh, that gives me an idea. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that feels like it works. Oops. Come to think of it, I'd been planning to use something different in here, but now that I've got that coming in, I might as well make that into a fish tank after all. And use the other side for what I had planned on. Nope, that just don't work. Maybe that's the issue. Feels like that was it. Oh. Yeah, that was it. Ah. That's something I did not think about. What about doing this? Yeah, that kind of works. Okay, that stops it from being a room. I have to go back. Well, let's just bring this as high as it can go. Making a marker here, so I've got a rough idea of height. You know, it kind of feels like it would work. Oh, I just realised. Okay, that's going to need to have one anyways. So I'll use that as the marker instead. Yeah, I've got to leave at least a little gap up there for... Actually, come to think of it... camera. Leaving room for the camera to get in. Which means... yeah, third floor is as far as I want to go with that. Just thinking about how to... just... oops. Maybe. Oops. Yeah, that looks about right for that. Alright, need to make sure that's... the water doesn't spill out when I fill it up. That should be enough for the water. Next problem is making sure the water actually fills. We'll start with that side. And then we'll worry about this line later. Let's go with seawater instead. Should be a little darker. Before I forget. Yeah, that should be fine. Not quite. Okay. I think that noise was my tablet going uncharged. Give me a second to check. Yep, it was. I thought I had it only charged up for some amount of time, but I must have left some of the little blue pin things on the plug timer set down or something on another side. But yeah, I'll check that later properly. In the meantime, I just want to focus on this without worrying that I'm going to overcharge the tablet. So try this again. What? Oh, right. I forgot about that. In that case... where do we want to put it? I suppose having it... Yeah... Yeah, we'll just do that. Oh. I think that that's... Right. Let's make another branded section purely for air to flow through. And let's get up here again. Let's try this again. One thing I did not think about. This would push across. I'll have to think of a solution to that. Because I don't want the water coming all the way up, but... Oh, I've got an idea. We'll make a bit of a waterfall. Oops. Nope, that did not quite work out. Just make sure it doesn't... Well, that didn't plan out how I planned. I planned it, try to... No, that's not what I had in mind. Why is it trying at Stardust? Right. Oops. Not what I had in mind there. Okay, let's try this again. There we go, that's what I was looking for. Of course it is. Different idea. Oops. Let's see. We'll put in part of the roof already, straight away. And then we cheat. That should fix it. Yep, just one thing, which is exactly what I want. It's going to insist on falling to the side, and we just use that behavior from the start. Right. Oops. Yeah, that resolves that. Ready. Just want to restore that. Whoa, this it's gone on too long. Okay, let's finish filling in the water, and then we'll just have to work on the contents of the fish tank later. Next vid. Ah, I did it again. I think it was that, wasn't it? And then and I already Let's try this again. Right, I need to do it on this side too, don't I? Back here should be fine. Should reach. Just about. Ah, right, I didn't think about the windows on... Ah, well, should be fine. I should be able to put them in later. After the vid or before the next... Whoops. One too many there. Right. That's what I'm looking for. Don't want any lag caused by this after all. Right, that should be... Alright. Yeah, that's the tool I'm looking for. This at least gives it a nice contrast ready for the thumbnail. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Oops, wrong button. There we go. It's night time, isn't it? Yep. Get that line away. Alright, let's go do that door that I forgot about twice. What's that? Oh. When did I make that? Forgot to pop one on these. Just looked odd not having that there compared to the bars. Now that I think about it, the bar should have a bar sign on it. Yeah, I'll do that at some point. Just not right now, already delayed enough on the vid's end. Oops. Alright, I was gonna get it back to daylight. Oops. That's the button. You know what? I'm quite content to leave those three in there, in the shot. Because they kind of fit the theme this time. So, what's the thing for? Yes, that's the one. Right, with that done, vid's finally over. Laters.